Hey everyone, I'm working to hit 1,000 subscribers and I need your help to get there. If you enjoy this content, please hit that subscribe button right now.
There's something quietly poetic about coming back to baseball after being knocked flat for a week, voice cracked, energy low, and suddenly realizing the game never stops moving. The Toronto Blue Jays don't wait for anyone to recover. They keep turning pages even when you've been stuck rereading the same one. And that's why today feels important, because this isn't just another update, it's a moment of reflection, transition, and anticipation all rolled into one. Welcome back to the Blue Jays Report, where the past, present, and future of this team collide in the most human way possible. Let's start with the news that landed with a strange mix of pride and sadness, the kind of announcement that makes you smile while your chest tightens. Buck Martinez is stepping away from the booth, not fading out quietly, not drifting into irrelevance, but walking off the stage after calling a Game 7 of the World Series. If you were writing a script for the perfect farewell, you'd struggle to top that. The only missing line was a Blue Jays win, but even without it, Buck's exit feels earned, deliberate, and deeply respectful to the game he's given so much of himself to. Buck Martinez wasn't just a voice, he was a presence. He sounded like baseball felt, gritty, honest, occasionally stubborn, and always sincere. This is a man who once broke his leg making a play and still recorded the out, which somehow explains everything about how he approached broadcasting, too. Tough, committed, and allergic to nonsense. From calling iconic moments like Cal Ripken Jr.'s 2,131st game to becoming a nightly companion for fans across generations, Buck didn't just describe Blue Jays baseball, he shaped how it was experienced. For many fans, Buck's voice is woven into childhood memories, into summer evenings that felt endless, into moments that didn't seem special at the time but now glow with nostalgia. That's the magic of broadcasters like him. You don't notice the bond forming until it's already unbreakable. So, Buck, if you're listening somewhere, thank you. For the insight, the humor, the honesty, and the decades of service. Baseball is better because you were in it. As one era closes, another begins, and the Blue Jays are clearly determined to celebrate every step of the journey. This season's promotional calendar reads less like a schedule and more like a love letter to 50 years of baseball in Toronto. Retro nights, throwback jerseys, replica rings, bobbleheads that border on the absurd in the best way possible, and even a nod to Dome-era nostalgia, with Domer the Turtle making a return. It's playful, it's self-aware, and it's exactly what an anniversary season should be. There's something comforting about an organization embracing its own weirdness, leaning into its history rather than sanding it down. From Canada Day giveaways to Y2K-inspired gear, this feels like a club saying, we know who we are, and we're proud of it. If you're enjoying this walk through memory and momentum, take a second to like, share, and subscribe, because moments like this are what we love unpacking here on the Blue Jays Report. Then came a piece of news that felt like a gentle reminder of just how rich this franchise's history really is. Devin White is heading into the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame. Long overdue, deeply deserved, and quietly perfect. Devin White was never loud, never desperate for attention, but his glove spoke volumes. Center field felt smaller when he patrolled it, as if the outfield grass itself trusted him to handle things. 7 Gold Gloves across a remarkable career, elite defense that turned games on their heads, and moments that still live vividly in Blue Jays lore, especially that iconic catch that felt like it bent time itself. Devin White was reliability personified, a professional in the purest sense, and his induction feels like baseball setting the record straight. These honors matter not just for the players, but for the fans who watched them shape eras. Now, with pitchers and catchers just days away from reporting, the atmosphere changes again. The off-season shatter starts to lose its grip. Speculation gives way to schedules. Possibilities harden into realities. Spring training doesn't ask what might happen, it demands answers. And looming over it all is one fascinating question. Who joins Dan Shulman in the booth? Replacing Buck Martinez isn't a job, it's a responsibility. Whoever steps into that chair won't just be filling airtime, they'll be stepping into decades of trust. Whether it's a familiar voice or a new pairing entirely, it will shape how this next chapter of Blue Jays baseball sounds, feels, and lives in the homes of fans. And that's where we find ourselves now, on the edge of something. The season hasn't started, but it's already humming. History has been honored, futures are being written, and the game is once again calling everyone back. So, wherever you're watching from, wherever this season takes you, know this: we'll be here every step of the way. This has been the Blue Jays Report. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe because baseball is almost back, and when it arrives, it waits for no one.